Hello, my name is Clerestory Gaming and welcome back to Transport Fever, Train Fever, Industrialist. And off screen I spent a little bit of time readjusting some of the lines, including of course this train station down here at the steel mill. I've expanded it to 4 platforms just because, well, we did have 4 lines coming in here, even though the one is not in use. And apparently, really, this no pathed? These all no pathed. Why? Why did they come in here? They shouldn't have come in here. There's no reason for them to come in here. Seriously? They're all coming in here? How? Why? What the? No, they're supposed to... How many trains is this? This is 3 trains! Go back. Go back. And you. Go back. No. You better... Seriously. Frickin' go. Now, with that said, what I will do is I'll wait until this one has crossed the points. Seriously, why did you go into this path? No. You're... Okay. Still, that shouldn't have been... Oh. Go back. You had 2 choices. You had 2 choices to go along the right path. Either through there or in through here. Although I did change your platform because I wanted to give this a little bit more of an easier slope and angle coming into the station to be able to keep your speed up. You shouldn't have just randomly chosen your own adventure like that. And you... I need to flip you around because you're waiting for a free path. Alright, let's just... And where you think you're going? You think you're going that way? Well, let's flip you around. You're empty, so you're going back. You are this train. And you are that train. Alright, fine. And then we have my TFM. Oh my. Oh, guys, you gotta figure out what you're doing. You. No. There's... Why are you waiting for... Please tell me why you're waiting for a free path. We got a signal here. It's good. You should have absolutely no problem. Oh, because of this train. Well, this one is empty. Well, I was going to spend some time with the passenger trains, but I just might have to check to make sure that our freight trains are running smoothly. One thing I did over here, and okay, is I did not put a signal here for the big boy line. And the reason is I wanted this one to be able to designate this path more in advance. Although with that said, yeah, that kind of... Alright. So we have the Man 19304 as well as... I have no idea what that is. So let's check it out. Presuming, of course, it's a train. Not the RE44. Could be the RAB DE1212 Mirage. This 3-part electric multiple unit was used for commuter traffic in Switzerland, combining all axle drive and high horsepower. High power, it was optimized for high acceleration. This led to the name Mirage. All right. 64 capacity, 125 km/h top speed. Cargo's passengers, weight is 170. Well, with that in mind, although with that said, we are going to do passengers. Yep, let's do passengers. Let's step away from the freight trains for a moment. Now, here in Heywood, I set up a second passenger station in order to run Burton to Calne, rather than trying to connect into this station through the mountain. That was just silly. We have this up to here. So we're just going to build this line, and it's just going to follow along this, and we need... Oh, seriously, town? You were not even built here when I put this through. Oy. Alright, well, I'm going to... Wow. Yeah, that's a little epic. No. Why do we have a bridge pillar collision? There is absolutely no reason to have a bridge pillar collision. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. There we go. See? No need for bridge pillar collision. And we'll just double track this. And for the moment, I'm building without catenaries, because I'm not sure if I necessarily want to run an electric. I kind of do, although I might just leave that achievement for my European series. And it's probably going to take a little while until we get electrics in the European series. So, yeah. Alright, so we have that. And with that said, I kind of want to do the Flying Scotsman. So that is connected up. And over here, we want to basically connect this up into a station right here. I've punched that through there, although it looks like I'm going to have to come up and over. And see if I can shoot this over. I can. All right. And then we just want to connect this up with this over here. And it's going to suggest a tunnel. It's going to suggest a bridge. Let's embankment that. And let's just connect the rest of this up. And so the Heywood to Broughton, or not the Heywood to Broughton, Heywood to Calne line is set up. We will run a separate Broughton to Calne service. We built this in the last episode. We have that connected up there. We are going to want to connect up from here over to, and I threw a station in here, and I actually widened this to 3 to make the traffic flow a little bit better. So now we want this to basically run into Broughton. I am going to want to have this right there. Question is, if we do that, what kind of, no. All right, let's get rid of that because we're not going to need it. And we want to do that. We are going to try to raise it up. And unfortunately, can't raise it up too much. So we are going to try this again. And can we get it over this time? Fortunately, bridge pillar collision. There's going to be a collision there. Now, one option is we can start the slope early. And then when we cross over, maybe, no. And I don't really want to bring this flat, although I probably could. We want to tear this out. Like that. Why are you trying to? No, don't. What is the difference between that and that? Nothing. Stop it. just going to bring it to about there. And there we go. Now we want to turn it off into that direction. And no. Let's point it in that direction. Oh, seriously. I would love to have a mod which makes embankments cheaper than bridges. Oh, seriously. You can't just cross this over simply and easily without complaining. That's a little big. We're going to embankment. And let's pull this back. Pull back a bit more. And not a problem. All right, so what I want to do, we're gonna just bridge to there. And embankment. All right. So we have that. We just need to double track the rest. There we go. All right, so we have that section from Broughton to Melton. And now in here, we want this running alongside this. And then we want this coming into here. This is at a speed of 200 at the moment. And let's just maintain it at 200 for the moment. Let's come from this end. Yeah, we'll come to here. And then over here we have this on the left side. Sure, that's fine. And that is tunnel. Right up to there. Now we have this section here, which we are going to want to cross over and connect onto this here. We are most likely just going to completely bridge over. Yep. We are going to have this coming down, although no, we are going to stay up at an angle. Nope. Yep, we want to stay up. That is fine. We're going to have to come into there. And now, can we double track the rest without problems? Oh, we can double track that. And that. Let's bring this into there. And this into here. And I pretty much don't really care how much it costs. So we have a Heywood to Waltham to Melton stretch. We have Broughton to Calne, Calne to Burton, and Burton to Heywood. Beyond that, I don't think I was going to do any other lines, although a Melton to Burton through Minchinhampton might be interesting. Although with that said, with the way I have Minchinhampton set up, I would have to probably upgrade it to a 4 platform, blow through this half the town, and split this off like that, and then bring this like that. Now, the question is, if I were to follow my Minchinhampton line, does it in any way, shape, or form connect onto or share any part of the track? Only that. Shares its own dedicated line up into here. It's dedicated up to there, and it just crosses here. Alright, so what I would like to do is set up a few new passenger services. We're going to have this as that. We're going to have this as that. And we might not need that one. We're going to have this from here over to here. This is going to be TP Broughton to Calne. We are going to have this line go from here to Burton, over here to Heywood, back to Burton, and this is going to be TP Calne to Heywood. Alright, so we have Calne to Heywood, we have Calne to Broughton, we have Broughton to Minchinhampton to Heywood. We're going to need Heywood over to, I think I was going to do Melton. I don't have any signal, so I'm going to have to do that. Yeah, we're going to do this as here, over to Waltham, over to Melton, back to Waltham, to Heywood. This is going to be TP Heywood to Melton. And this is going to be Broughton up to Melton. And we are not going to need the line 4. And so what we would like to do, first check out Minchinhampton. How many passengers do we have? $47 and 26. 21 there. 59 there. So we've been running the Mogul with Clerestory passenger cars for 44 years. So what I am going to want to do, we are probably going to just want to upgrade. We have these 140 kilometer an hour. That's 150. BC4, 20 passengers. 120. Maybe with the Flying Scotsman. Class A3 Flying Scotsman. 120 kilometer an hour. Sure. And the BC4s. We are go up to 3. So that's 60 capacity. We are going to replace now. And now, what we would like to do, I'd like to be able to put a, right here. We are going to put a depot. Buy trains. We are going to go with the Class A3 Flying Scotsman. We're going to go with 2, 3. We're going to clone it. This one we're going to assign to the TP Broughton to Calne. And this one we are going to assign to the Calne to Heywood. And this is going to the Broughton to Calne stop. Are you coming out of the depot? You are waiting for a free path. Did I? Yeah, about that. I know. At least I don't. Okay, never mind. Actually, you're going to Burton. No. Start here in Calne. Not that it matters. Alright, so now what we would like to do, passenger here. We are going to put a depot right there. By trains, we are going to go with the Class A3 Flying Scotsman and 3 BC4s. And this is going to be on the Broughton to Melton line, although I am going to need to have signals. We are going to want, actually we already have the Calne to Broughton, we have Minchinhampton, Broughton, we have that taken care of. We are going to want, we've already done the Melton. Heywood. Nope, not that one. Yep, that one. So if we want to, we can throw... bother. Let's just throw it here, down at Waltham. And we are going to want... cross that over. And we want a Class A3 Flying Scotsman, and we want a bunch of BC4s. Oh, no, not that many. And Heywood to Melton. At this point in time, we are going to go around and do up some signals, because we are going to need them. Alright, so I got those taken care of. I don't want to do signals on the bridge. We'll do a signal there. We are going to need a signal here, plus a crossover. Alright, so it is 1966 and we have the BE46 Mirage available. I'm not sure what that is, although it looks like a tram. I'm just finishing up the signals on this line here. We had the game only running at 1 speed because I didn't want so much time to tick by. But let's just check that out. Is it... not that I can see, so it must be a tram. Anything... Mirage? The only thing that was Mirage was the... where was it? Was it a multiple unit? Yep, this thing. Alright, well, something we cannot use. It is 1966, and so we have that line signaled up to here. That's down below there. We have this. Let's let time tick. And we just want to specify those as one way. This comes in through here, connects onto that. And what we can do is we can ride the Flying Scotsman. I've used this before in the European, I think it's mission number 4. It was, this combination was part of the same mission. Let's ride aboard. So this is a 120 kilometer an hour consist. We could speed it up if we wanted to, which I just might. 2 speed ahead. And what is... oh, that'd be the big boy. And coming into Heywood. And there is another Flying Scotsman. What are you waiting for? All right. That one must have just come in. And it looks like the town is built there. Wow. Alright. Drop it off. We have $878 million in the bank. And 1965, we had new vehicles, $49.8 million. We had running costs this year of $77.8 million. So our income last year was only $215 million. Wow. Interesting. And what are you doing? You're just sitting around. And we got a ton of... Wow, yeah, we are going to need to upgrade this line because we need to get the construction materials out of here. We are going to add another. And we are just going to add up to the maximum length. And replace now, $23 million. Although with that said, how many trains do we have on the line? 3 of them. And really, you only picked up 101. How did you only pick up 101? We have logs and planks on this train. Why do we have logs and planks? Is it because... I think I remember... Oh. Yeah... For some reason, my Burton steel planks... well, we are going to replace this out. We might as well. Alco HH600. We are going to remove those, and we are going to designate state cars only hauling steel. And we're just going to go to the max platform length. There. Replace now. $30.8 million. I think it was Minchinhampton steel. Oh, no. Oh, I added 2. That's right. Replacement out. We want a second Alco. And we are just going to... Yeah, it's more convenient just to get rid of the ones and steel. We're going to go up to max platform length. Replace now. $32.6 million. And you have 85 coal there. You're up to a production of 800, or production limit. We have a decent amount of coal and iron ore sitting here. And ideally, the planks should go away, or they will remain there orphaned. Alright, over here we got full train of construction materials. And it is 1968, something upgraded. We got a load of construction materials sitting here on the TFM. And wow, ho, we got a ton of stuff here in Melton. We got really livestock. This is a Melton food. We got let's replace this out. We're running big boys, so we're just going to ramp up the capacity up to the maximum length. Replace now, $56.2 million. And we got a ton of slag sitting here, which makes me think they're all waiting for a free path. What is going on here? You're waiting for... Somehow you got flipped around. I'm guessing that's the problem. You also got flipped around. I restructured this to bring the stake car train. Originally it was coming into this platform and then going out. And then this was coming into here. But with sorting this out, I wanted to make this just the crossover point. So I restructured that line. And so we obviously had a little bit of an issue there. And we are going to upgrade this. Vehicles. We are going to go to a second Alco HH. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just maximum length. Replace now. $40.5 million. And we have a ton of goods sitting all over the place. I am just curious what kind of production numbers we actually have. Or supply numbers. We have 61%, 52%, 44, and 93. 60, 62, 85, 85. In Calne, we have only 24, 57, 96, and 91. Nice. So yeah, the TFM is definitely doing its job. We have 1460, 26, 22, 17, and 76. Melton has 59, 82, 83, and only 1%. Wow. It has all that good sitting there, and most of it's going elsewhere. Minchinhampton is... Minchinhampton 101%, 77, 79, and 86 for fuel. And Waltham 23, 81, 5, 59, 38%, 74%. I'm curious if I can get, say, 10% coverage of all goods in all towns at the exact same time. Is that something that'd be possible? Quite possibly. If we let things run, although yeah, I'm not going to sit here and just check this out. We have line usage, 32% in Broughton, 10% in Burton, 30% in Calne, 33% in Heywood. Wow, these are bigger numbers than I expected. 2% in Waltham, but that's not really surprising. And yeah, as the towns grow, mention Hampton up to 114 commercial demand. Commercial demand, 77%. 77 industrial demand. Yep. Burton, 110 commercial demand. Wow. That's a big town. All the towns are definitely getting all the goods. Of course, with that said, we do have the TFM line connecting up all the various towns. It is August 21st, 1967. At this point, though, what I'm going to do is take a break here. And, yeah, we need more. Maybe we need to get rid of... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the mentioned Hampton to Melton line. A ton of stuff. It's pretty much just a matter of optimizing things. We got 43 and 46. We have 17 there. We are looking at only a couple of people here, although with that said, yeah, train just picked up. So that is not surprising. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm going to take a break here. And we will continue with yet another episode of Transport Fever, Train Fever, Industrialist. Although with that said, we are only going for the Train Fever achievement at this time. I don't know how many more episodes there are going to be. Maybe one more. But we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching. My name is Scott Frisbee Gaming. And as always, have a good day.